Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, every team trying to figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Now, here is Bibby. Garnett with the block. Down low, here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And such a valuable high-percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Going inside. Bibby misses. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Maybe up top. His last outing, he had 18 points. Weber against Garnett. Shot clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And now just over a minute played here in the first. It's Garnett on the wing, guarded by Weber. Weber against Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Bibby, and he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Garnett, and he just worked New York in that last game. And it's Sacramento with the rebound, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now here's Garnett after the miss from Chris Weber. Garnett outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Peeler. Here's Brandon. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Brandon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Now, here is Bibby. He has 5. That gives them the lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Turkoglu's checked in for the Kings. Jackson comes in for Bibby. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 1. Goes up the baseline. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And some changes here for the Kings. Pollard, he's checked in for Devos. Wallace comes in for Weber, and Mike Bibby is subbed in for Stojakovic. Now here's Wallace. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now, here is Bibby. He's guarded closely, like at 6. Back to Wallace. Lets it fly from 18. Sacramento again missing. Here's Strickland. Wallace covering. With the drive. Shot's good by Peeler.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the rejection by Smith. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Doubled by Smith. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Sacramento with the ball. Pass to Bibby. Got a hand on it. Outside for Jackson. Just 2 to shoot. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Christie's checked in for Gerald Wallace.
Sacramento. Number 13, Doug Christie.
Bibby passes to Christie. And here's Turkoglu. Pass to Bibby. On the wing, Jackson. He takes it in. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And not settling for the jumper, takes it all the way to the rim.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Garnett with a screen on Bibby. The tray. It's rebounded by Pollard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Weber, he's checked in for Pollard. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And the Lakers have won 3 consecutive titles, Greg, a feat that the league had seen only 4 times prior. Can anyone stand in their way?
With Shaq and Kobe, an inside-out duo to rival the likes of Jerry and Wilt or Magic and Kareem. If they stick together, no telling how many titles they'll win.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Brandon. Hasn't made one yet. And here we go. Here's Weber. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Brandon. Bibby covering. No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 3. Bibby with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Christie. Rebound by Smith. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Strickland, defended by Christie. And he gets the bucket. Strickland's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here is Bibby. Defense right on him, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Kings. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Minnesota, 4.5 games behind.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Stojakovic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Stojakovic has got his second basket of the night, and the Timberwolves call time. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. This game is important.
And the Timberwolves call time. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Serbiak.
I love how quick Serbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Excellent use of the pump fake. Some coaches call it popping the popcorn to get them off their feet like that.
Sacramento making some changes. Divac comes in for Powell, and Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jackson.
And how unique is Weber, a smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Garnett wide open, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Nice jump shot, smooth and pure.
The Kings trail by 7. Now Bibby, 5 points in the game. Weber looking around. Over Garnett, down to 5 on the shot clock. Weber kicks to Bibby. Over Strickland, and there's Mike Bibby on the assist by Weber. Bibby's got 7.
And from the mid-range, Bibby very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
Pass to Garnett. Jackson setting the pick here for Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
fades and shoots. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to
The previous play is under review.
monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Brandon. He has yet to score. Here's the 3. And the basket by Serbiak. Serbiak's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Minnesota. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. That one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Weber's got 7 points in the game.
The mix of size and athleticism that Chris Webber has allows him to beat the defense right there.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Over Bibby. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Brandon. Bibby covering. Back to Garnett. Fires from 18. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Kings trail by 8. Knocked away. There's the lob to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Weber. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Weber's got 6 here in this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's a screen. Pass to Serbiak. Shot clock at 6. Garnett with a screen on Bibby. Strickland passes to Garnett. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Jackson, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Substitution on the court.
The Kings trail by 12. Bibby kicks to Weber. Pass to Divac. Sacramento moving it around. Bibby passes to Stojakovic. Here's Weber.
2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Trent. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Brandon. Here's Gill. No scoring in this one. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bibby dishes to Weber. Pass to Stojakovic. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Wide open. Bibby with the bucket. Bibby's got 9.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
1:11 left to play in the third. Here's Strickland, guarded by Jackson. Here's Gill, lets the three fly, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gill's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Now, here is Bibby. He's got 9. Six to shoot. Pass to Weber. Here's D-Bots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 13. It's Trent on the wing. Here's Brandon. Out left to the wing.
Who's watching him?
Here's Strickland. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And again, it's Minnesota.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Weber outside. No good with the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Minnesota on top, up by 15. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Brandon. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. 15-point game. Lets it fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Timeout called, Timberwolves.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Garnett against Turkoglu. Garnett left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Jackson against Turkoglu. Pass to Christie. Here's Jackson. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Peeler passes to Garnett. Over Jackson. Christie with the rebound. The Kings trail by 16. Now here's Jackson. Takes it inside. Garnett with the block.
Terrific swat. His guys love seeing him go to work on that end.
Stolen by Weber. Now here's Wallace, headed by Serbiak. Such a wide open look. Weber's got 9 points here in the second half.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Here's Garnett. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Defensive.
Woo-hoo! Grown man ball there. Converts through the whistle. That's nice.
And some changes here for the Kings. Evans is checked in for Turkle. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jackson. Here's Brandon. Garnett with a screen on Bibby. Garnett outside.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And the Kings making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in.
Number 16. Deja Stojakovic.
Pass to Brandon. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Garnett. 11 feet away. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garnett with the steal. Shoots over Weber. Another miss by Minnesota.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Timeout, Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Garnett capping off the break nicely. They're always in the right place.
The Kings trail by 13. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Shoots a fader. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Weber's got 5 points now this quarter.
With the defender right there. Great concentration.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Garnett outside. Pass to Brandon. Here's Peeler. Defended by Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Garnett. Tipped away. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return. And this is what makes Weber special, his ability to take over on offense.
Pass to Peeler. Garnett outside. Over Weber. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Minnesota.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Garnett.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson down low from past the arc. Wallace misses. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Brandon. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.